Right now, as promised, I have an interview from Peoria, Illinois, where it's snowing. Been snowing on and off for a couple of weeks. I'm so grateful we don't get snow here where I'm at in Ashland, Oregon very often. I don't like snow much. But I will say that I talked to my friend Lynette Fromme this morning, and she said she was shoveling snow out of her driveway in upstate New York. So I guess they're getting hit everywhere except here. So, hey, I'll take that. Let's go ahead and bring him on the phone. His name is Jesus CRUST. He's the singer for the RIVERBOTTOM SCUM in Peoria, Illinois. And what's going on, brother? Are you there?
Yeah, man. I'm right here.
So have you had to shovel any snow around from your trailer where you live?
Oh, no, I haven't had to shovel any snow. I actually moved out of that trailer. The city, rode me about it, said that it was a code violation for living in a driveway.
Wow. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
So where you living now? You got a stable place, man?
Yeah, we moved into a room of one of my girlfriend's family members.
Nice. That's cool. And I'm holding a copy of your CD, which is a 12-song CD, and the album is called Janita, which is your mother's name.
Yes.
Who was a good friend of mine, and Sister Tracy, of course, who's not here tonight. Yeah, 12 songs and a quarter. You got a Gigi Allen cover on there. The last song is a cover of Bite It, You Scum by Gigi, which is a lot of Gigi fans listen to this show, too. So, that's something that people will dig for sure.
Awesome.
What do you guys, how long you guys been playing as RIVERBOTTOM SCUM? I know you've been writing songs and doing your thing, but as far as like this project and this recording, what's the story with you guys?
Well, I've been in quite a few bands over the years, and after a while, I'm always dealing with other bandmates' problems. Someone's trying to get with someone else's girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. So I just got sick of it and started my own project. And it was just me by myself at first. And then I started finding some people who like the whole acoustic punk thing like I do.
Yeah.
So I recruited some band members, and my band has never been solid. I've had circulated members. I think there's probably been like 6 or 7 members, but I'm the only reoccurring one.
Yeah. Speaking of folk rock or, like acoustic punk, I saw MDC, Millions of Dead Cops, played here in Medford 2 or 3 years ago, and they did an entire acoustic show, which was cool. It wasn't electric whatsoever. I was like, wow, it's MDC unplugged. It was rad.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
That sounds awesome. I love Millions of Dead Cops.
Yeah, and I didn't know what I would think, but they did a good show. They even did a lot of the songs that I knew. They just did acoustic versions, and it was still cool, and then I saw them do electric after that, so that was rad. But yeah, man,
So
I'm sorry?
They still kept it all, fast and punk-like. They didn't write any different songs for the acoustic type stuff?
No, but they have some stuff like, what's the song called from the late 80s? That Chicken, what is it called? Do the Chicken something?
Yeah, I forget. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a song that goes buck, 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 buck. That song, it's real weird. Do the Chicken Squawk with Me or something like that. But so some of those songs were actually better because they were acoustic. It was kind of cool,
Right.
So you wrote all the songs on your album except for the Gigi song. You wrote the lyrics and the music?
Yep. The only one is, I think it's called Pig. It's like I think it's like the 6th or 7th song. It's the only the only electric song we have on there. I wrote the bass line, but my buddy wrote the lyrics, and my other buddy wrote the drum track. So that was a whole collaboration right there.
Well, that's cool. Do you play out? Have you played out often?
Not electrically. No, we've only really had some band rehearsals that turned into shows pretty much by how many people wanted to come see us jam.
Totally.
Besides that, I've only played shows like at actual venues and whatnot, acoustically with, another bass player that I had for a while, and, some other things like that. Doing
the duo thing, right?
Mm-hmm. The acoustic stuff.
Well, and that's cool because, and also April 19th of 2019, my band's coming through, and we're going to play together at the Peoria Pizza Works.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. RIVERBOTTOM SCUM, Divine Dirt, Super 88, and the Sadistic Cowboys. That's going to be a hell of a lineup.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a grand slam.
Yeah, someone said, why don't you do it in a bigger venue. I'm like, you can do it in smaller or bigger, but I like that kind of size because it'll be just packed. I can pretty much guarantee it'll be pretty much packed. We haven't been there I haven't played Peoria since 2013, I think, so it's been a while.
Right. I played Pizza Works, I think, when I first started out doing this stuff, before the RIVERBOTTOM SCUM was even a thing. Really, it was just me. I think it was a couple of years ago I played a show for some literary magazine. It was pretty cool, though.
Oh, trippy. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
And also I heard a song that you collaborated on, I think vocally, that's going to be on the upcoming Black and Blue Records 30th anniversary box set, I think. You and Lisa Leathers, right?
Yeah. Most definitely. We went to Morton and, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a really good producer. It's the only time I've ever actually been in a real studio, and he mixed that stuff pretty good.
Yeah, that'll be cool when that box set comes out. I'm looking forward to it. He keeps adding more and more like bonus cuts on there, so I'm stoked to find out what's going to be on that thing. I know there's also there's an unreleased Gigi Allen song from the Live Fast Die Fast sessions, which I've never even heard, I guess.
Oh, wow. Well, that sounds cool.
Supposedly that's why it's being held up. He says that's the real reason. He told me that it's being held up is because he's waiting to get that song for some reason. Someone's got it or something like that.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you taking the time out tonight to talk to us on the Church of Rock. I got about 20 minutes of the show left. I want to do one of your songs for the people that are listening. And I picked song number 4 from your CD. It's called Smack. Do you want to, is there any story behind it or anything?
Yeah, actually, that whole deal is about it came to me through a binge of assortments, and it's about this guy who used to beat the tar out of my mom, and it's because it's hard to explain. I guess it's pretty much, I've been introduced into this type of street living lifestyle from a very young age, and he always would blame his problems and why he hit my mom on, my dad's an alcoholic, I didn't get these certain things, so I knocked your mom's teeth out. Well, see, wow. I don't like that, because I've been through a million things. I don't hit women and I don't do things like that. So
good for you, bro.
That's pretty much about that.
Yeah, good for you, bro. Don't be like guys like that. That's for sure, man. That's a bummer, man. But, Oh, yeah, I do not like that, man. Well, a lot of good art comes out of pain. That's for sure, man. A lot.
Oh, exactly.
So, yeah, sorry about that experience, but I'm glad that you're taking things like that and putting it into music. That's cool. That's what I do, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a great, what's the word I'm looking for? A release. It's a great release. And I've actually been working on a lot of new music. I already have another album coming out. It's going to be probably a 10-song album.
Wow.
And I'm planning my tour for the beginning of the year.
Well,
I'll be going down.
Sorry to interrupt you, but if you get out here, I can hook you up. Well, I could try to hook you up with a show out in Oregon if I can. So let me know if you get out this way.
I'd love to get out to the West Coast. It's just pretty much, if it can fit into my time frame.
Totally.
I'm going down to New Orleans during Mardi Gras for sure, possibly Texas, and anywhere else that I can really find. I was going to stick in the South because, be gone for about a month, be warm. It's cold up here kind of thing, but I would definitely go to Oregon if I could.
Yeah, if you end up down in Texas and you end up going to San Antonio, let me know. I can hook you up with probably a club gig there because I know a lot of cool people in San Antonio.
Oh, cool. That sounds like it'd be a blast.
For sure, brother. Well, thanks for coming on the show, man. I don't like to cut you off, but I only have so much more time. But I appreciate talking to you. Thanks for letting us play your music on the show. Oh, no, thank you. And thanks for having me. For sure, brother. Keep in touch. And this is a band called the RIVERBOTTOM SCUM with Jesus CRUST on the vocals. And the song is called Smack. Bro, have a good night, okay? You too, man. Yep, take care. Take it easy. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Here we go. Stare down
head up, head down. This is the way we roll, this is the cycle on the Bible. Set up credentials, set up potential. Set us down, head up, head down. Set us down, head up, head down. Chilling with a girl named Crystal. Smoking crack, the loaded pistol. Alcohol, heroin, and crystal meth, my 3 girlfriends. Alcohol, heroin, death's boyfriend, death's husband. Spit us down, hit our head down, spit us down. Spit us down, hit our head down. Anarchist loyalty, bipolar blood boiling, chaotic royalty. Anarchist loyalty, bipolar blood boiling. Spit us down, hit our head down, spit us down. Spit us down, hit our head down. This is the way we roll, this the cycle on the Bible. Set up credentials, set up potential. Set us down, hit our head down, set us down. Set us down, hit our head down. Psycho, held hostage on my mom, villainous criminal. Toothless redneck, you make me sick, alcoholic train wreck. Puff on that glass, puff, puff fast, don't forget smash. Dead ass, James Hinder lighter, I will set fire, I'm sick and tired. Spit us down, hit our head down, spit us down. Spit us down, hit our head down. Survival, chaos, revival, demise of the smile. Spit us down, hit our head down.